What's happening, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Slingshots YouTube channel. And this is part 3, the final part of the ultimate slingshot catapult build. And this mini series has been a complete G10 slingshot build from the planning and designing right the way through to the finished catapult. So I hope you enjoy the third and final installment, and let me know what you think in the comments. So here we go, guys, the third and final episode in the series. Now what I'm doing here is I've got an automatic punch, and I'm punching some little marker holes ready for drilling the clips. Now you have to be really careful with this stage. I've messed this up many a time, but with practice I'm getting better, and so will you. So just go really slow with a nice sharp drill bit, and take your time and just make sure the drill bit's going exactly where you want it to go. There's nothing more disappointing, guys, than getting to this stage of the build and then wrecking the slingshot. Trust me, I've thrown many in the bin, and it's not a nice feeling. And these are 6mm holes, and these are for M4 riv nuts. And then what I do with the clips is I line up a sheet of G10, bang in line with where the clips are going to go, and I drill my first hole straight through the previous hole I drilled through the sheet of G10 that you're going to use as a clip. And then once you've got one clip hole drilled through, I then bolt it together to keep it all into place using the riv nuts and bolts I'm going to use, and finish off the remaining holes. And this is where you can breathe a huge sigh of relief, because you haven't wrecked your catapult. And then what I do, I just cut along and cut out the shapes for the clips, just roughly, because I'll be finishing them off on the Dremel a little bit later on. There you go, all cut out. ready for the Dremel. And with the Dremel, you don't want to take any off of your of the actual frame. You just want to even up the clips so they blend in with your frame. Now take your time with this, just get everything nice and straight and square. And then I just very gently on the belt sander just square off the tips so we know we're all nice and straight. Right, so what I've done is marked up where I want my pins and my lanyard sleeve to go. And I'm going to drill them out. And now we're on to the pins, which is the final bit before the final shaping, sanding and polishing. So we're nearly there, guys. And for these builds I like to use the carbon fibre pins and a carbon fibre lanyard sleeve as well. Hey everybody, so it's Saturday night, sitting in front of the wrestling with my son, and I'm going to do a bit of sanding. Now all I'm going to do with this, I've got a little sanding pad here with different discs, and I'm going to go 180, 240, 320 grit, 400 grit, 600 grit, 800 grit, and then I'm going to use some polish. This is Chemical Guy's fiberglass polish. And that should give me a nice enough matte finish to this clipped catapult. So I'll show you this once I've sanded it and polished it. Hey guys, so I've sanded up to 800 grit, and that's where I'm up to now. It's all pretty much nearly finished. I'm just doing the finishing touches to it, and I'm just polishing it with this stuff, which is Chemical Guy's Phase 5 fiberglass polish, and that's really good gear just to give it that last polish and touch. So I'll show you when it's all complete. So guys, here you have it, the finished build. To be honest, it's turned out really good looking as well, which I wasn't even trying to do, because I had a competition the next day after I made this, and I basically just made it for the competition. I just wanted something that would just shoot straight, nothing fancy, no frills, and it worked. I ended up winning 2 events, one semi-pro and one that was pros and semis. And to be honest with you, some of it was down to the frame. Now I'm not saying you can just pick up this frame and automatically shoot, you know, to a professional standard, but it does help with something that's solid and pushes your hand into the correct position, and this frame does that. And for me, this frame shoots very, very accurately, and I'm really, really happy with it. And in fact, this is going to be my latest design that I will be building more often than anything else, and I'll also be shooting this myself all the time. In fact, I've already made a nice blue and yellow layered G10 set, and I've also made myself a coyote brown and toxic green set, which is really, really nice. But yeah, I've called this design the Archelon, and the whole thing behind it is just serious shooting. Whether it's hunting or targets, this is just built for pinpoint accuracy. And if you're after one of these, get yourself over to slingting.co.uk, because my Etsy shop is on there and my eBay shop is on there, as well as my socials. So you'll be able to get yourself one there, or you can contact me if you'd like a custom or anything like that. So anyway guys, that's the finished build. carbon pins. I'm only going to do carbon pins on these. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it useful, and feel free to drop me a comment and let me know what you thought of this little series of 3 episodes. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it all, and if you're not a subscriber, what are you doing, man? Subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next video. Cheers.
Slingshot, take your aim. Fingers twitching in the neon flame. Let it loose, let the